Boys and girls, there is a gaming dimension unknown to man, on a different spectrum where fart noises are allowed and obscene humor will be loved and never forgotten. And yes, we're talking about something very serious. That's right, boys and girls, it's your boy King Jiffy Coates, and we're back with another one. And check out this cinematic, baby. We're talking about the best PlayStation exclusive to come out all year. The one, the only, the dimension swirling, absolute demise of obscure, horrific comedy. Postal Brain Damaged. Yeah, I got me a copy of this. $25. This game is only $25. So if you're thinking, well, I haven't played any of these games, it has a dual-wielding dildo bow. Why wouldn't you play this? Dual-wielding dildo bow. If you were on the edge and thinking, well, I don't know, $25, and then you're thinking about buying one of these AAA games that are 90% cutscenes, don't do that. Get the game for $25 with the dildo bow. That is a win. That will always be a win. It is an absolute insane, wonderful game. The whole game is you're playing as the postal dude, hunting down the other postal dude. Both voice actors have played Postal. One guy, the guy who you mainly play as, was the voice actor, I think, in Postal 3. And then the other guy's the voice actor for the other Postal games. But he has stolen your TV, that son of a gun, that silly Willy. So you wake up in your dreamland that is the nightmare version of suburbia in America. And yeah, this game has some humor that is that throws some shade because you're killing like Trump supporters, Karens, like silly stuff like that. And I know some people get really upset and they don't like jokes like this, but if you played Postal 4 and saw all the jokes about like election tampering, and no, I'm not talking about it on this, I don't want a little warning under my video, but if you were willing to laugh at that and laugh at the like yeeting Hispanic populations over a border wall, but you are not willing to laugh at the stuff in this game, you honestly are just silly, and you should play this game. It's hilarious. It has jokes for both sides. It's not just all shooting old dudes with shotguns and Trump supporting hats. The other parts of the game, you're shooting like beans in sombreros that explode, and it toes the line of offending everyone. And if you can't be okay with that, like look, this is how it depicts Mexico. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit offensive, but the whole game's offensive, and it tries to offend everybody equally. It took the South Park approach, which I really, really appreciate. Not to mention that, like, this is the machine gun right here. The gun models in this game absolutely blew me away. I have been having so much fun playing with the different guns in this game. Now, almost all the guns have a secondary fire option. I don't show off a lot of that in this video just because I kind of want those to be a surprise for yourself. I want you to go in, but like this gun, when you run the left bumper, it'll slow down time and stuff, but that's the only hint I'll give you on that. But the fact that you can pick up different things to make your gameplay more fun, like right now, I just started dual wielding, but you can see on the right side of my screen, right there where it's telling me to push something, that is a crack pipe. And you know what that crack pipe does? Give you health. Another reason why this is worth $25 of your time and money. It is and did I mention that you can shoot gimps with dildo tongues in a vent? I didn't. How horrific of me. What type of monster am I to not inform you of the vents with tied up gimps with dildo tongues? That is something that should be important information that I should have started the video with. And here I was thinking that I could just tell you about a dildo bow and you'd be like, oh, that's worth $25. Also, did I mention you can pee? And you can get special power-ups to make your pee burn things? Like enemies, leaves, people you don't like, because you can kill citizens in this game, which I find to be refreshing in 2023. You know how many games don't let you kill citizens, which I just feel like is completely dumb and retarded. You should be able to kill whatever you want in games. That is the beauty of video games, is it's not real life. And if you're the type of person who plays the video games and then thinks this is real life, you're a psychopath. You should have yourself committed. And don't worry, they have a whole level in this game about messing with people in institutions. So, if you can't take the world seriously, or you take the world too seriously, you shouldn't play a game with dildobos. But at the same time, you shouldn't be playing video games altogether. Enjoy this game. Like this guy. Look how many syringes he had in his arm. That is 100% a joke about vaccines. So, for those of you who were upset about killing Trump supporters in this game, old Trump supporters, you can also shoot people who got the booster too many times. Again, do not do this in real life. This is a video game. Enjoy. Go through the shooting the faceless and abominations you find in this game. Because, I mean, this is a game where one of your enemies is just a poop monster and I'm shooting it with a dildo bow. I am shoving a dildo in shit, literally, in a video game. And why this game doesn't have more love and more mass appeal, I will never understand. Obviously, people don't like a good joke, don't like good fun. And if you're wondering what the gameplay is of this game, it's very, very Doom Eternal. But it doesn't play as good as Doom Eternal. I'm going to be straight up honest with you, because it plays a little different. It plays kind of like Doom Eternal and Doom 2016 mixed together, but made by an indie studio, but in a good way, if that makes sense. It is a very snappy, very fluid game. Not all of the mechanics are going to work as good as Doom Eternal because they had like $250 billion to make that game. These guys probably made this using like all their proceeds from their OnlyFans to make this happen. And some of the humor is a bit dated, like the Karen reference here. There's a boss fight against a Karen. Spoilers, I guess, if you really want to count that as a spoiler, because it's like the first mission or second mission, I don't know. But there's a lot of references in this game to COVID and making jokes about COVID and Karens, and it feels kind of dated, but at the same time, time plus something, disaster plus time equals comedy. But at the same time, it's like playing this game, you get that kind of humor, and it's so over the top with everything else that some of their dated stuff I kind of can look past, and also find it, because it has some dated humor, I find it funnier and refreshing, because I feel like it's been enough time since some of these jokes hit the internet that it's kind of a refreshing look to the past of when they were developing this game, because it was probably getting developed around 2020 probably is what I'd guess, because that's when some of these jokes really were hitting their stream. But like when you look at stuff like I'm back to these gimps tied up with dildo tongues, that's timeless. That isn't a time and place. You can be anywhere, and you explain to people that imagine if there's an enemy in a game and it crawls at you like a worm in the sewers, but instead of like headbutting you or shooting spikes out of your mouth, it has a tongue that is a dildo. That's cool. That's funny. And the shotgun's really cool, and the fact that it has like a Coca-Cola can and a Pepsi can, I thought was really funny and clever, because the weapon designs in this game, like I said, are absolutely insanely good. But at the end of the day, guys, I just really want you guys to go out and try to play this game. It's super fun, super inexpensive, great level design, and, you know, I feel like it hasn't gotten enough love, and this whole series hasn't gotten enough love, especially when PlayStation people will, like, cap up all these games that are PlayStation exclusives. Microsoft will not allow this on their platform. So, PlayStation guys, go play this, cap about it on Twitter. Let me know in the comments, have you played this, do you like it, and like my videos. Subscribe to my channel, and I love you guys. Hey, let me know in the comments, what should I do next? And have you played this game? Catch you later.